Today, the finale of this quick two-game series between the Atlanta Braves and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's Blue Jays baseball, and it comes your way next. Trevor Bauer gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, thanks, Matty. Trevor Bauer, former first-round pick out of UCLA, has been a little bit inconsistent in his career. Good fastball, 94 to 96 miles an hour. Terrific 12-6 curveball. The only problem is at times he has a difficult time commanding that curveball. Has a changeup. If he has the curveball, he could be really good.
Here's Ender Inciarte, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And we are underway now here at Rogers Center as the first pitch misses for ball one. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
On the ground to third. Throw to first is in time for the first out. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I really appreciate the tenacity that Ender Inciarte plays with. Coming into this game, he's among the leaders in the NL in stolen bases, so that tells you enough about this guy's speed. But what it also tells you is he does a pretty good job of getting on base. Keep an eye on him if he gets aboard.
Digging in, Nick Markakis, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a strike. His numbers against Trevor Bauer. He's 0 for 5. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Dero, you hit it nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not saying complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
Popped him up. Ramos waits on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third, first baseman number 5.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0. And right into the shift. Smoke comes up with it. And Smoke will take this one over to the bag, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. Sean Newcomb is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Stepping in, Kevin Pillar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading
first.
off with the Jays, center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they could put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things. Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
Standing in now, Devin Travis, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 0-1 delivery. Up around the face. Newcomb has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that.
In this day and age of smaller ballparks, the ball's lively, the bats are harder. This guy does a great job of keeping the ball in the ballpark. And one of the keys, he's not predictable. He'll throw his off-speed pitches behind an account. He's really difficult to sit on just one pitch.
With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Yeah, Matt, I cannot wait to get a look at Josh Donaldson, the bringer of rain. He had a 4-hit game his last game, and I love the fact that he's covering everything. Anything you throw up there, he's right on it.
Now at the plate, Josh Donaldson. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Here's the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
0-1's the count.
A 1-1 count now to Donaldson.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. And he struck him out. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. We are still scoreless. Now in the box, Ryan Schimpf. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0. Popped him up. Donaldson is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And, guys, this starting pitcher right here is in the top 5 in the league in strikeouts. And what does that tell me? That tells me that his defense cannot fall asleep in this one. They better go through their pre-pitch routine. They better stay on their toes and stay engaged in this one in case something finds a barrel.
So striding forward now, Kurt Suzuki. His numbers against Trevor Bauer, just 3 for 14. He also has 1 home run. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's JFWR at shortstop. He's got it on the first, and Suzuki's retired. 2 away.
The fielder, Preston Tucker.
Stepping in for the Braves, Preston Tucker. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Right side, hit hard. And there is the first hit of the ball game for the Braves.
You know, D-Row, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-0 hitter, though. He must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
So coming to the plate, Ozzie Albies. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch on its way. Nope. A fastball that just misses inside. Tucker is off of first with 2 away. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Echeverria has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 left for Atlanta. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Justin Smoke. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And let's take a look at Nick Markakis. This guy just does everything right. A coach's dream. Can go back on the ball, come get it, throw guys out at the plate, cover gap to gap as well.
So here is Avisail Garcia. Last night was a good one for him as he turned in a 4-for-5 effort. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. Liner towards second. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Batting fifth, catcher Wilson.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Snap one over to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit up. Way in front of that fastball. Runners on first with 1 down. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. Now batting, Aaron Hicks. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. And a ball 1-0.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
The 1-0 home. And it's fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
Three balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Good job going down and hanging with it that time.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Grounded down the third baseline. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Here's JFWR now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Garcia at third. Ramos over at second. Hicks at first. 1 gone. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Freeman is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Stepping in now, Aaron Altair. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. (2-0) to the Jays left fielder.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the bases loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Hey, sometimes you get yourselves in a count 2-0. You get exactly what you're looking for, and you have bad barrel accuracy. Time to step out of the box, readjust the batting gloves, take a deep breath, and get back in there. Hope he throws the same pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Blue Jays strand 3. Will move to the 3rd with no score. Back here in Toronto for the start of the 3rd in this one, as you get a look at the famous CN Tower there in the distance. Rio Ruiz to the plate now, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Behind 0-2 now.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Here's the pitch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And it is troubled. It finds the gap for extra bases. And the Braves have something going right away. It's a leadoff double.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness. When this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here. And I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He'll square around to bunt, then pull back for ball one. No one out with a runner at second. And he pulls back the bunt attempt. 2-0. The 2-0. Outside. 3-0 now. And he takes ball four. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Finally, up to this point, the entire lineup had been swinging at anything close, and this guy decides to show a little more patience at the dish and is rewarded with a base on balls. That was a good at-bat.
Stepping up now, Ender Inciarte. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Pilar. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Nick Markakis. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
First baseman number 5.
Ready now, Freddie Freeman. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Ruiz at second. Swanson on at first with 2 down. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. Set and the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 2 left for Atlanta. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Stepping into the box, Kevin Pilar. He singled his last time up.
Center fielder, Kevin Pilar.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one right down Main Street. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. In the air to right center. Inciarte is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. So one gone in the inning now as we get a look there at the standings in the NL East as you see where the Braves find themselves entering play. Coming to the plate now, Devin Travis. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looks at a changeup right over the middle. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Back goes Markakis at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. First offering on its way. Lays off 1-0. Two balls and no strikes.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
The 2-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ryan Schimpf. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. It's laid off, but in there for strike 1. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the second deck and gone. Ryan Schimpf with a solo shot. 4th home run for him on the season. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, he hit a homer last night too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Kurt Suzuki.
Suzuki.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Fouled off. Popped him up. Smoke in foul ground. One away.
The left fielder, number 33. Preston.
So
Tucker.
striding in, Preston Tucker. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball in for a strike. High pop up. Donaldson moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting. Second baseman.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect Ozzie Albies. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hops this one up. JFWR shading to his right, and that's the third out. But the Braves are on the board first thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 1-0 Atlanta. Leading off the inning, Justin Smoke, and they'll need him to get something going here.
First baseman, Justin Smoke.
Here comes the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Now the 3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
So here is Avisail Garcia. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Markakis. And Markakis won't get there. It's a foul ball. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
That's high for a ball. It's 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Inciarte, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Striding forward now is the DH, Aaron Hicks. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Here's the first pitch to him. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch bang. Here's Echeverria now as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And the runners will stay put here on ball one. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Here it comes, 2-0. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first two by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
Garcia on second. Hicks at first. 2 out in the inning. Hit the other way out toward right field. Markakis has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair. They still trail 1-0. Rio Ruiz to the plate now. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. First pitch on its way. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one. Tapped down the line. Foul ball, strike two. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. No home runs as of yet, and 23 driven in. The 1-0. Misses off the plate. Swing and a miss, 2-1.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Now the 2-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right, and that's in there, base hit.
Center fielder, number 11, Ender Inciarte.
Into the box now, Ender Inciarte. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just a bit high. The 1-0 is taken, strike one. Struck him out. And you see it there on your screen. Strikeout number 100 for him on the year, and that ain't bad. 2 gone now in the Atlanta half of the 5th. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. From the stretch. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Very weakly on the ground. 2 out with the man at first. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Braves strand 1. But they're up 1-0. In now, Aaron Altair, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Aaron Altair.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. In his career, Altair is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Markakis has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Kevin Pillar. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside. Popped him up. Freeman on the move. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Devin Travis.
Now at the plate, Devin Travis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Devin Travis. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
The 3-2 pitch. Count still full, 3-2. The payoff pitch one more time. Line to the right side. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order. They're down 1-0. Ready once again, Freddie Freeman. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Freddie Freeman.
First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. Not close. It's 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Ryan Schimpf will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Ball 1. Hard hit ball to second. That's Echeverria for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Into the box, Kurt Suzuki. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. No hits to this point. That's wide, 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Cut fastball is in for a strike, 2-1. 2 out, nobody on.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2. Hit down the third baseline. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Braves go down quietly. They lead it 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Donaldson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Donaldson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just a bit high. And now it looks like the right-hander Peter Moylan is up to throw in the Atlanta bullpen. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
The 2-0 on the way. Here's a strike.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Line drive to center field. Inciarte is right there, 1 down.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Here's Justin Smoke now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left.
Watch your lips in the first couple rows there. He got the head out on that changeup. Good thing they enforced the new netting rules this year.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Three balls and a strike now to Smoke.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Hit on the ground to short. Backhanded. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder.
Digging in and looking for more, Avisail Garcia. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Right over the middle, knee high. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will find the wall down near the 328 sign. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores it. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Two balls and no strikes to Ramos.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
The 2-0. 2-1 to count. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Swanson picks it up. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Here comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Chase Whitley trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Chase Whitley.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Now the 2-0 home is in there for strike one. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair. It remains 1-0. back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. 7th inning, straight ahead with the Braves leading this one. But before we get it started, let's take a look there at the game summary to this point. Xavier Cedeno is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Xavier Cedeno.
Settling in now, Preston Tucker. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far. First delivery to him on the way. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Comes set with the 0-1. Fouled away. He pulls this one into right. Garcia is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
In now, Ozzie Albies, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. Cedeno, a left-hander, standing just under 6 feet at 5'11". He was taken in the very late rounds back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him. He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
In the air, down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The next 3-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Stepping in now, Rio Ruiz, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Boy, and a Reagan-era fastball that time, mid-80s, but it's called strike 1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they're on top 1-0. Stepping in for the Jays, JFWR. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Missed with a slider. The 2-1 home. Popped up. Swanson is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Aaron Altair, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box now, Kevin Pillar. He gets it hard on the ground to the left. Played on the backhand. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Luis Avilan has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Luis Avilan.
Digging in now, Dansby Swanson. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. The 1-0 home. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike 1. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. The 1-2. Fouled off. fastball just a bit up. The 2-2 pitch. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. And a left-handed batter waiting on deck, though there's a good shot he might get pulled back. Now the 3-2 pitch. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Now batting, center fielder.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Here's Ender Inciarte. In previous matchups with Luis Avilan, he's 1 for 4. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Avilan, a former Dodger. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
The 1-0. Fouled away. The 1-1. Right side, but it's well foul. Swanson on at first, nobody out. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? The second for 1. On to Smoke, gets a double play.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Into the box now, Nick Markakis. He went down on strikes last time up. First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. 2 out, nobody on. And he takes a called strike 2.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though. That fastball that's high in the zone.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Braves go down without a whimper here, but they lead it 1-0. Arodys Vizcaíno is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Arodys Vizcaíno.
At the plate, Devin Travis. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. The 1-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Inciarte patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Third baseman, number 20, Josh.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Look out, 2-0 now.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Swung on, missed, 2-1.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Bouncer up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Here's Justin Smoke now. This is skied out toward right. Markakis has a read on it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Avisail Garcia trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
I mean, obviously this guy is built to play in the daytime. 4 for 4, you know he's seeing it good right now. These are the days that you remember for a long time.
Ready for another shot now, Wilson Ramos, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Here's the first pitch to him. 4-1. Previously against Vizcaíno, he's 1 for 4. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. The 1-1. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
A high fastball is in there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full, 3-2. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Hit back toward the mound. A dive, and he knocks it down. And they'll be left with no play as that's going to load the bases now on what should be ruled an infield single.
Boy, you know, Dero, every pitcher loves that. Shortstop does a great job just to knock that ball down to keep it from the outfield. to keep that runner from advancing all the way to home.
Yeah, and as a former middle infielder, Dan, we love this stuff. This is what gets you jacked up, trying to save runs for your pitcher, give you another chance to execute and get us out of this inning.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And this is low, ball 1. The 1-0 is a ball down and away. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Three and 0 now.
Gotta love a late rally, and listen to this crowd now. They are really into this.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And that misses, ball 4. So now the tying run will come across to score.
Well, that's just not a good look for the guy on the mound. Bases loaded. You expect him to bear down and really fight to get an out, but instead he walks home a run on 4 pitches.
Here's JFWR now. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Garcia on third. Ramos over at second. Hicks on at first with 2 down. And oh, look out, as that pitch ran in and got him, and that's going to force in a run. Peter Moylan answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it.
Pitching for the Braves, number 30, Peter Moylan.
Digging in, Aaron Altair. The lifetime batting line versus Peter Moylan. 2 hits in 7 tries. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And that misses, ball 1. 2 out, bases loaded. On the ground to the right side and through. A base hit. 1 run scored. And a relay to the plate. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Into the box, Kevin Pillar, as he grounds 1 briskly to short. Throw on the second for the force, and the side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. 9th inning coming up. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Braves 1. Sean Doolittle takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
62, Sean Doolittle.
Standing in, Freddie Freeman. It was a walk in his last trip.
They look like they're up against it here. Down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
He's set and the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. The 1-1 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman, number 11 for him on the season, and the Braves have cut things to a 4-2 score.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
Up next for Atlanta, designated hitter, Ryan Schimpf.
Standing in now, Ryan Schimpf, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 on its way. And it's 1-1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Now the 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3. Kurt Suzuki waits on deck. And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now. Base is empty here with nobody out. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
In now, Kurt Suzuki. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Into the box now, Preston Tucker, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's in there, 2-1. There's the 2-1 home. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Final strike for the Braves. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. There is Travis. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Blue Jays are going to get out of here with a split in this brief 2-game series as this ball game is over.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect a save.
4-2 the final score today. Toronto get their 20th home win this year. Luis Avilan earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Sean Doolittle earns the save out of the bullpen, his 21st of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First was the Victorious Blue Jays.